Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday. And thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, once again, we're doing another MasterVerse versus Origins figure. Hero Edition. I picked out a range of mighty heroes from the MasterVerse line. Two He-Mans. One Mechanic. This version of He-Man will be the main focus of today's review. Comparing the two, seeing which one you like and don't like, and have a lot of fun. Of course, I did pick out She-Ra right here, Man-at-Arms, and the New Adventures of He-Man, of course. Now, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you will hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at He-Man right here. His Filmation style version, his 40th anniversary Masters version compared to his cartoon collection. Now, as far as the Origins editions I picked, for the most part, it's going to be cartoon collection, okay? Except there's some exceptions. Of course, Mechanic does not have his cartoon collection figure out yet. Of course, this version of New Adventures of He-Man is the only variant we have in Origins right now. Okay, so there's some exceptions, I would say. But today it will be all about this version of He-Man. All right, so let me get the other guys out of the way. All right, this is all pure good guys, heroes edition. Maybe at some point down the road, I will do a villain edition, which would be pretty fun. All right, let's get these out of the way real fast. All right. Let's see here. Let's take a look at, first of all, of He-Man's 40th anniversary edition, Masterverse edition here. Now, of course, this was the Walmart exclusive that came during the 40th anniversary. We did get another version of this He-Man, as you know, part of that 2-pack of the San Diego Comic-Con with Skeletor. And just recently, speaking of that Skeletor, we just got that vintage edition of Skeletor coming in Walmart as well, hopefully next year sometime. But let's take a look at He-Man here. Here we go. You have the 30 points of articulation. The very first new edition. This was the first time we saw this new logo of the Masters edition right here. That's now a part of the new box art, but this was the first one that came out. Beautifully done. The rocks right there. You have the 40th anniversary sticker. There's old He-Man in that more of that 80s vein style figure line, almost like the Filmation style. Comes with multiple weapons. Of course, his sword, his battle axe and shield, extra hands. An absolutely beautiful version of He-Man. The detail is amazing. All right, the head sculpt looks great. I think this is probably the best head sculpt that has come out in Masters with He-Man here. You got the He-Man, the Master Universe logo here. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. All right, some more rocks. I mean, so this is for the first time we don't get a glamour shot of the artwork of the figure on the side here. It's just the red rocks blasting around it, giving that more of that vein of the 80s style box art in a way in the Masterverse style here, which is beautifully done. All right, of course, a nice, beautiful shot of him with Battle Cat with Grayskull in the background right there. You have Skeletor lurking right now, and he will get his figure very soon. He's a Walmart exclusive online pre-order. That variant of Skeletor. All right. And speaking of He-Man, I do have that version of He-Man right here, loose in the collection, and a very beautifully done version of He-Man. Amazing. Turn the thing back around here. The detail is absolutely amazing, as you know. We've seen him, quite a few times on the channel here, done beautifully. The skin tone is kind of weird, in certain spots you get that more of that hot dog, very dark tan. In some places are more of a lighter tone. Now the face sculpt is amazing. It looks beautiful. All right, I'm going to turn the turntable on here. It doesn't fall over. Hang on. Amazing. Probably one of the best versions of He-Man to come out. And there's been so many variants of He-Man. And at some point I have to do a Masterverse New Eternia, Thunder Punch and Flying Fist compared to his Origins versions. But this one here, I think this is probably one of the best ones of He-Man to come out in Masterverse. The detail is absolutely incredible. I love it with all the multiple multiple weapons. I'm sorry, even extra hands too. The face sculpt looks amazing. Everything is perfectly done. I mean, very, very cool, and very happy to have this in the collection. All right, now on to his cartoon collection version of He-Man that we just recently got in here. So I'm going to get him right here off the side right here. Of course, right here, this is the Filmation version of He-Man from the 80s Adventures right there. You get He-Man and Master Universe Filmation style logo. Beautiful sky right there. Purple, stars, blue. I mean, beautiful as always. You got the Filmation Grayskull in the background. Here he is. Here's old He-Man right here from the Filmation style cartoon collection. All right. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Both versions of this He-Man, you know, are very hard. That's why, you know, I want to know your opinion. Which version of He-Man do you prefer out of these two? The MasterVerse or the Filmation style? Which in a way, this is more the 80s style from the Filmation, like that we got from the 80s, but this is more the Filmation style look of him. Like this is like toy version He-Man compared to his cartoon version, I guess. All right, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, I wish I could explain it. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at. You have two iconic versions of He-Man from the 80s, like his store version, like we saw on the peg shelves. From the vintage 80s in MasterVerse form, or the version of He-Man we saw on the cartoon. I hope that makes sense. All right, but still two iconic versions of He-Man. Beautifully done. Beautifully. Of course, this version of He-Man we got in that 4-pack, by the way, which is the same exact figure. Only differences between this version of He-Man and that one was the back metal weapons for He-Man. Also, this version of He-Man had that very cool power sword, or that sword, was it Sword of the Ancients? Yeah, the Sword of the Ancients right here. But still, amazing. Of course, with this version of He-Man, there's no battle axe, there's no shield. It's what you get, what you saw in the cartoon, except for this really cool sword here. But amazing. Absolutely amazing. And speaking of that 4-pack He-Man set on MattelCreations.com, it is 50% off right now. I'm just letting you know. I'm not being sponsored. This is just word of mouth. It's originally $150. It is now 50% off right now. That 4-pack He-Man Origins that has a variety of all 4 variants of He-Man for over the years, from his Filmation style to his new adventures, which we just saw, the 2000X line and the CGI line, is about $75 right now. I'm just letting you know if you are interested in getting that amazing He-Man 4-pack. A must-have for any collector. I think that's a steal. So I would recommend, if you have the time, I would try to see if you can get it or not, because it's an amazing 4-pack. All right. All right, but here you go. So here's both versions of He-Man right here. I'm gonna get them on either side here. Oh, except to show you the artwork. I apologize. So here he is once again, detailed as well. Okay, the back of the packaging right here. Beautiful done from, as you know, the cartoon collection is roughly about ½ inch taller, as you know, from the vintage line, and every prop or item or weapon that comes with the cartoon collection, it has to do with something of a Filmation episode. And the Sword of the Ancients was part of the Mask of Power, and you see the Power Sword and about to merge into one, making it even more powerful than ever. There is old He-Man. Of course, the cross cell, the cartoon collection. I mean, amazing. Like, you have two iconic versions of He-Man right here, from both brands. Oops, that's all right. We can fix it. I love the fact that you have that where you can hold, like, you install the power sword. And speaking of the power sword, if I can get it out, hang on. I feel like for the first time, in MasterVerse form, and He-Man form Origins, you have a more proper version of the power sword here. Beautifully done from the Filmation cartoon. I love the fact that you have that place to hold it. Amazing. Very cool. The face sculpt looks amazing. Everything about this figure, just like his 80s variants, well done. I mean, perfectly, from the Filmation cartoon, from the harness to the belt right there, everything. The head sculpt looks amazing. Beautifully done. Both these versions of He-Man are amazing. If I said, but which one do I prefer? Like, man, see, you have two iconic. Let me get the. Sorry, guys, I'm just gonna get the back here a little bit more. I don't want to hit the boxes here. That works. So you have two amazing versions of He-Man here, both representing the '80s line here. You have, of course, his '80s. 40, representing the 40th anniversary from the shelves of the toy stores, and then you have his Filmation style look of him. But which one do I prefer out of the two here? Man, if I had to choose, and I would have to choose the Filmation version of him over his '80s look, or his more of his toy look, or the reason why is because of the cartoon. If there was no cartoon, there would be no toy line. I think the cartoon really boosted the toy sales of this amazing brand here. So I have to give it to, at least in my mind. Both very, like, man. But if I had to pick right now, it is the Filmation cartoon version of He-Man. Both versions are amazing. But like I said, if there was no cartoon, Filmation cartoon, then there would have been no toy line, at all. Or maybe there was one. If there was one, who knows how popular that would be. I think the Filmation cartoon really boosted the sales of this amazing toy line. So if there was no cartoon, there would have been no, who knows, like, how far the line would have gone if there was just a basic toy line of He-Man. Who knows? It might have been the most popular thing ever, regardless of the cartoon or not. But I think the cartoon really helped it out over the years. And that's why, we're still talking about it today. The Filmation cartoon really, started this amazing line of these incredible, over 40 years of He-Man. And now 40 years of She-Ra, too, now. So if there was no Filmation, cartoon that led into the Princess of Power cartoon, She-Ra would have died off. Who knows how far the line would have gone. That's my opinion. I would love to know your thoughts and feelings of which version of He-Man you prefer. Do you prefer his MasterVerse version, which is amazing? The face sculpt is probably the best face sculpt that came out. Multiple of iconic weapons that we know and love about him. The detail is amazing. Perfectly done. Wonderful, beautiful done of He-Man. And then you have the Filmation style of him, right out of the cartoon. The detail of the figure is amazing with the extra, like you see, the detail on the legs right there. The harness is amazing. I love the fact that they put that chief or that holds the power sword in the back of him, like we know and love. The face sculpt looks amazing. The hair, everything is incredible. So let me know in the comments below, compared to the two versions of He-Man. And we will do more versions of He-Man, MasterVerse versions and Origins versions of He-Man later down the road, because I love doing these comparisons here. There's no right or wrong answer here. You have two iconic versions of He-Man right in front of us. Man, wow. What an amazing, both these versions of He-Man represent him perfectly. All right. So just let me know in the comments below if you wish. What version or variant of He-Man do you prefer? Maybe it's not even this variant of He-Man. Maybe it's the New Adventures of He-Man you prefer, or the 2000X version. But unfortunately, the 2000X version, there is no MasterVerse version out yet. Hopefully that will be changing soon. I hope there's some sort of anniversary edition coming soon for the 2000X version of He-Man for MasterVerse. You have the CGI version as well. So amazing, absolutely amazing. Both versions are incredible. As I said, I think I've said amazing quite a few times now. So, but it's really, it's just, perfectly done. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, guys. All right. I take the time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This has been a lot of fun. And of course, I want to say it one more time, amazing. All right. But let me, but I hope you guys, I hope you guys hit that notification bell when you upload new videos. And tomorrow we'll do another MasterVerse versus Origins version. And this time I will do Princess of Power. Now, unfortunately, with the Princess of Power She-Ra from the Origins line, I only have the one in the box right now. I'm still on the hunt for any new figures of that line. She-Ra, Ram Man, Montana. They have not hit my retail stores yet. Hopefully, with the Christmas season hitting now, I'm hoping that stores like Walmart and Target will be getting some new figures in for us to buy. That's not the case yet, but I'm hoping, very hopefully soon, I will have a second version of She-Ra to unbox on the channel, and I definitely will do that. So hopefully you join me, but I'll at least have her cartoon collection unboxed compared to her deluxe Masters version. So I do hope you join me for that for Monday. So I hope you guys have a great and awesome Sunday, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.